today. They'll run on first down. Robinson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
James Robinson, the ball carrier, taken down at the 41.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Kaepernick now on first down. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster.
Kaepernick's pass.
The numbers for Smith-Schuster in that game last week, well up over 100 yards, and one of those catches found his way into the end zone.
I do think he'll be hard-pressed to duplicate those numbers this week, though, because he's gotten their attention, so they will double him on every snap at a minimum. In some cases, they'll triple him.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes 2 to tango. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And the Jaguars first down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. James Robinson, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We find... So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On first down, it's Robinson. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. And he slings one that's incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
6 yards. And it's
Throwing now is Kaepernick. And he finds Cook. And he is going to have a Jags first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. That one good for 37 yards. Sometimes the one-handed catches are unnecessary, but he was trying to ward off the defender with the other, so maybe that was just a good play.
So that tells you that not only do they imagine those types of catches, they actually work on them with defenders jostling them in order to keep their concentration and haul it in.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Jaguars are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Rob Gronkowski with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have...
So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock, and he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top, as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. Some critical games going on as teams fight for those final playoff berths. Let's get you around the NFL here in a busy Week 16. We'll start out west at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, and it's the Colts who have the lead in that one. A touchdown there for Marlon Mack. From there, it's off to North Carolina to check on the Panthers at home in Charlotte. And right now, they have the lead over the visiting Dolphins. Teddy Bridgewater with a touchdown pass. Finally, let's get to the desert to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And they've got the lead over the visiting Houston Texans. DeAndre Hopkins, a touchdown reception. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions.
Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. They'll run on first down. It's Robinson, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. It was Jaron Reed who got him down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he got blown up on that play, back at the 20.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game, and a first down on that last catch as well.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's Kaepernick. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. There to get a hand in and knock that one away, DJ Reed. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
4-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll try the left side. Robinson looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone, and that will be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Kaepernick, they're going for it on 4th. He can run for it, and he will. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And normally when you see guys move it this fast, it might be a fly pattern from a receiver or a toss sweep from a tailback or something like that. This was designed as a passing play, and then he got out of the pocket, and he just took off, and he just kept gaining momentum with every step.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one, better than 20 miles an hour. On 1st down, it's Robinson, and he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Bobby Wagner. A 7-yard pickup.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
3-yard line.
Kaepernick going to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Kaepernick to throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I got to be careful with that.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Kaepernick looking to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Kaepernick going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Automatic first down.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Back to throw, Kaepernick. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. To throw is Kaepernick. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And say what you want about CenturyLink Field up in Seattle, but for my money, this is the loudest and most difficult place to win in the league.
It's very hard. The fan support, off the charts. The way that they make noise and understand when to make noise, they understand the game as well as anyone. And how about what we get in our media packets when we start preparing for the game? They have it in their own stuff, right? The number of offsides penalties, false start penalties that they draw against the opposing team because of that fan support. And last but not least, they designed the stadium to keep the noise in, and it works.
But not in this one. They were able to somehow come in here and get that victory.